Hello. So I am on my cardiology rotation. It's an elective rotation. This one is a little less demanding overall compared to other rotations that I've had. Oncology. So usually I wake up around 6:45 to 7. Today I woke up at like 7. So I get to school at like just before 8. And then 8 we do patient rounds. And then we go see our patient for the day. Usually that's just like a physical exam, an echo, plus or minus blood pressure and radiographs. That's like the go-to things for cardiology. And it doesn't stray too much from that. The appointments probably take around 3 hours total from like drop off to full workup, writing your discharge, and then discharging your patient. But again, compared to some other services, that's pretty short timing. I get there a little before 8. I get everything set up at my desk. Then at 8, we have our patient rounds. And on this particular day, I was presenting my topic rounds. And then our appointments will arrive. So we have that sheet. And I just go through that sheet with the owners. And I handwrite everything because I prefer to handwrite in front of the owners. And then after that, I will type everything into my discharge form and my patient form. And then we did the echo and physical exam on my patient. And once we're done with that, the patient will just stay in the hospital until the owner is able to come pick up, which is usually around 3 or 4. So we just make a little cage for the patient to go in, give them some water, and then during that time while I wait for the owner to pick up and for discharge to happen, I work on my discharge papers, just typing in all the notes, getting everything put in, and I also took my lunch at this time. And then around discharge, I'll go take chart to billing and pick up medications. Then I discharge my patient, and so after that, I cleaned the cage, and then I was done for the day. I just got home. It's like 5:40 right now. Usually I feel like I get out around 5:15 to 5:30 from cardio. But I'm home. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have a little snack, probably like some street corn. I got this at Aldi. It's so good. Or some Aldi classic guacamole. Have that. And then I do like this about cardio. We don't have a ton of like paperwork that we have to do. Usually when you see a patient that day, you discharge them the same day. So all your discharge paperwork is like pretty minimal. I've already done my discharge. I already did my discharge paperwork for today because I discharged my patient same day. I usually do like look and research my patient for the next day and go ahead and like start discharge paperwork for them and then just finish it in completion after I've seen my patient. So I'll go ahead and start that tonight, basically just kind of research them a little bit, get an idea of why they're there, and then just make like a template rough draft for their discharge form. So I'll do that tonight, but honestly, the good thing about cardio is that it's pretty chill. I like that a lot. There's not like with oncology, you had to write like 3 papers, like 3 essays. One of the papers is like 3 to 5 pages long. The others are like 1 page long, but still. So you're writing like anywhere from like 5 to usually like 8 pages worth of notes. It was a lot. I despised oncology. So cardio is a lot less, which is a lot nicer. And then after that, I kind of just chill for the rest of the night. So I'm going to go ahead and like research my patient, and then I'll probably do some like pack my lunch for tomorrow, and then do whatever I want for tonight. Maybe read. But first is snacks. I'm gonna work on just getting like researching stuff and getting my discharge papers ready for tomorrow. It's 6:44 now. I make myself din. I'm having mac and cheese. I'm taking a little break. Well, I'm making dinner, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to study the NAVLE a little bit, which I think the answer needs to be yes. I just got that prep. So I don't think I really want to study it yet. I think I just want to play around with vet prep and kind of like try to figure out how to use it some. That way when I'm like actually ready to study, I'm not like taking a few days, wasting time trying to figure out how to use vet prep. So I think I'm gonna sit down, mess around with vet prep. Ooh, I don't like saying mess around. I think I'm gonna sit down, use vet prep a little bit, just kind of like work through it, figure out how to use it, and then I think I'm going to read and watch my show. I decided that while I wait for my noodles to boil, productive use of my time would be to pack my lunchbox. So I already like meal prepped everything on Sunday, pretty much. But I do have to take out my empty, dirty dishes, put in the food that I prepped, and that's pretty much it. But I'm going to just basically, pack my lunchbox. So I'm gonna work on that while I wait for my mac and cheese to be done. So I've been looking at the power pages and like the power lectures, I guess. I haven't watched any of the power lectures, but I've been looking through the power pages, and I found one that is over canine cardiomyopathies, specifically DCM, aka dilated cardiomyopathy. And since I'm on my cardio rotation, I figured I would just read this one page because I'm on my cardio rotation, and 2, I can like save it and download it and go back to it also at any later time. And you can like rank them of like how well you understand the material. So there's like low, medium, high. So anyway, I'm just kind of like reading through, highlighting the things that I think is really important. Since I'm on my cardio rotation also, I figured it'd be good one for my cardio rotation. I do have like an end of rotation exam, so couldn't hurt. And then 2, I figured it's all like fresh in my mind right now, so anything I've learned on cardio that I think like, hey, that's a helpful tip, but they don't have it on here, writing that bad boy down. So I'm just gonna finish reading this page. I'm almost done. There's only 2 pages to it. Anyway, I'm gonna just like finish reading this page. I've got like a quarter of it left, and then I'm gonna be done. It's 8 o'clock now. So anyway, I'm just gonna finish this up and then be done. It's 10 o'clock now. It's a little after 10 o'clock. But it's basically 10. I am showered and everything. I already read a little bit, like 1 chapter of my book, but I'm going to probably read another, maybe 2, depending on how long the chapter is, and then go to bed. So that's a day in cardiology. It's one of like the slower rotations. I only see 1 patient a day pretty much. There's been times where I've seen none because we have 6 students on this rotation, and sometimes we only have like 4 appointments, things like that. So anyway, usually see none to 1 patient per day, but on average, I'd say we see 1 per student. Anyway, so yeah, it's a slower rotation. We do a lot of rounds. And so when we have like downtime, I pretty much just read or play games or talk to people. Anyway, I am enjoying it though. Definitely when I compare it to oncology, which I hated. You'll see that's a theme. I hated oncology. But I definitely enjoyed this one a lot more. So I think that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.